Aki here. This episode contains themes of violence and mind control. Viewer discretion is advised. Please take care of yourselves.
Hello, and welcome to Goblets and Gays, episode 12. I only remember this because I was talking with somebody about what episode we were on 5 minutes ago. We're episode 12. This episode, I believe, is coming out mid-December, maybe? It's hard to tell, because I haven't actually uploaded the ones to our Anchor page yet, so they haven't been queued up. So it's just like, I think, yeah, this will be like, may or may not be before our vampire game when I post that. So yeah, how is everybody doing this week?
I've done
better.
Know.
It's not been bad. It's just been a lot of unexpected. Not bad necessarily. Just
That's fair.
Eat out a lot this week. That's always fun. But I didn't have to pay for most of it, so that's even better.
I mean, that's good at least.
True.
I did not steal.
Paris is a criminal confirmed.
Are you kidding me? I can't even do a very minor crime that has no consequences without freaking out about it.
That's exactly what someone who does crime would say on a podcast. It's lively, distributed to everyone. I don't trust you.
That's right. You caught me. I am a master criminal. I am a cat burglar. They steal paintings on the weekends.
Yeah.
Is that what you're?
I only have one. How is that so many?
That's more than I have. Therefore, it's so many. I am a little bit jealous. Okay.
Aubrey has more cats than me. I would love more, but I only got one at the moment.
My initial plan was to only get one, but then my boyfriend was like, "I want those two," and I just went, "Okay."
That's fair. Yep, that's valid.
Yeah, no, I can respect that. I'm not allergic, so we can't get one yet, but one day.
One day. Also, when we were recording this, all our content is getting shouted out on Paradise RPG. I was actually going to watch it, but then I realized it was at the same time we were recording.
Oh.
They recorded at 7. It's like a power hour. They do like an hour where they interview somebody in the community. And then everybody, I applied, I think, like a month ago to have our content featured on there. And I just saw I didn't get an email or anything. I just saw us tagged this morning that they were going to hype out our, hype our content on their show today. And I just went, wow, it's been a wild week with content-wise. We hit 600 listens.
Once we hit 666, we got to close up. And I'm sorry, that's speaking right there.
It's okay. We automatically skip from 665 to 667. That's just how it works. It's like skipping the 13th floor.
It's sometimes I think there was a time yesterday when I was playing with Aki earlier, and I just refreshed the page between games, and we had had 7 listens in the span of 20 minutes. I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I hate to say it, but maybe League of Legends is good luck.
Get out of the podcast.
Just me and Aki, you and me are going to be playing League every night.
Oh God, please. I escaped in high school.
That's fair. And we're actually almost at that cursed number on Twitter. We're at 660.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to say another
do
number.
it.
You just said 660 on 61, 62, but no, just
660. We're exactly 6 away.
Only takes 6.
Yeah, but then if that also means we're 9 away, 669.
Nice.
Yes. And then maybe one day we can get to the 69.
Oh.
If you ever
That's the
reach
real
that,
We
I don't want you to follow us or listen to us ever again. We need to stay there.
Yep. Anybody have anything cool they want to mention that they're working on?
Technically, It's still in the very like early stage as of now. But I am going to be on a Kids on Bikes podcast, which is fun.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to that. And we will definitely be letting everyone know when that's going to happen, so you can follow Hockey and her awesome character that she told me a bit about last night.
Yes, Chadwick Worthington Darling the Third.
I love it. And I am also involved in 2 different streaming shows. We have the Spaghetti Warriors, who are every other Thursday currently on DM Zach's DM Zach 007, his Twitter channel. We were playing Rime of the Frost Maiden, and then starting Friday the 27th, about a Friday from when we're recording this, I'll be part of Haven Rock, a Buffy the Vampire Slayer RPG on Guild of the Phoenix's Twitch channel. That will be every Friday at, I think, 7 Central. And DM's Axe is at like 6 to 10 o'clock for me. Both of these are awesome. We will be posting links if people want to follow any of us make any of the other content we are.
Before we start, I have one last final statement.
Okay.
I still haven't beaten Dragon Quest yet.
I'm gonna need to make sure I go back and edit that episode for the little robot. No, I've already uploaded that episode, haven't I? Because that may be next week's episode.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you Tuesday morning or Tuesday night if I've beaten Dragon Quest or not, and then it's like up.
I'll just put it in the show notes. Just at the end. No, Tick did not beat Dragon Quest.
I believe in you, Tick.
I'll do my best. It's a very long game, and I'm only in like the second out of the third act, so like fingers crossed for me. But
and also I've started to add a cast list to all of our show notes. I wish I could find a way to format it that every single podcast site does not destroy it and smush it together. But should be in the show notes. It will have everybody and their Twitter handles, so you can look us up there or just put a face to the voice kind of thing.
No.
I mean, no actual pictures, but if you want to be like, oh, this is this person doing this.
I mean, I'll provide.
You can put a cat to a voice.
Yeah.
I'll provide a photo, but you know what it'll be.
Oh, I know. It'll be cursed.
My cat will become my face.
I mean, that's fine. We will get into the recap of last week, which was a pretty epic episode. I did not think we would be having like 2.5 hours of combat. It's another episode that currently, as it is in its unedited form, is 3 hours and 59 minutes.
Oof.
So close to 4 hours. We were so close to 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. By the time I cut out just any of the like the super tangenty stuff that I don't think is like, I'll leave some of the stuff in, but I do cut out a lot of it. And cut down just the silence between like us rolling dice and just like looking up things, being like, does this work? Does this work? Cutting out things like that. We will probably cut out about 20 to 30 minutes.
Do you mean 90% of my turns?
It's a lot of people's turns of just being like, what does this do? But yeah.
I panicked. I don't know. This. I mean this. No, wait, this. Wait, can I do this? Wait, what about this?
I mean, the great thing about the audio thing is I could make it sound like we all understand everything we are doing at all times.
Yeah, we totally do. We're so good at we're just like experts. We've been playing this.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you all were on the road to Cressa and made a stop off near Vosk. Before that, we did have a very, very ship-filled moment between Estrella and Tesh, where Tesh it was just the right over her head. Or was it? We don't know.
Tesh is taciturn.
Yeah. But yes. So going into Vosk, maybe there's a bit of trouble. Tesh and Marrow especially. Yep. But when you arrived at Vosk, that's when you noticed that something wasn't right. It probably had something to do with all of the crystal zombies attacking the city, and as well as something that looked like a Dryad, which unfortunately has escaped, but you all managed to fight off a lot of them, but you did notice a lot of the zombies moved further in town, so the danger is not gone yet. But you did, at the end of last session, level up to 3. Oh yeah, and I put this in earlier, but yes, I'll probably put this in earlier. Ilyana is Trilla is busy, so she will not be joining us tonight. I will be playing Ileana in the event that we get into combat. So yeah, all you see is the gates of Vosk. There are corpses of hunters, zombies, 2 of those really big fuckers that you fought that are just big fucking crystal zombies. And you do hear the sounds of battle, people screaming, and all sorts. You see Verena in the distance as she chops off a zombie's head with her, and she's looking a little beat up. To be fair, I don't think you ever saw her when she was not beaten up, because last time you saw her, she was recovering from being attacked by raiders. So yeah, it seems still pretty. This is how things go. And she saw all of you earlier, but she sees you all again, and she comes forward and she's like, "Oh, thank God you are all here. Thank the gods you are here."
Of course. I'm gonna go. There's still zombies left, right?
Yes, I saw a bunch heading off towards the markets. That's where we had anybody who couldn't fight take the children, because it's the center of town. I'm sorry, but I think I may need your help again.
Of course. Let's go immediately. I'm gonna use my new 40 movement speed, which I'm very happy about. I'm just gonna head to the market.
Arrow.
What?
I'm gonna chase them, obviously.
Well,
Gotta help.
Gotta take my 11 hit point self over there.
Yep. Also, it's gonna take you like a minute if you have any healing potions. That's now is a pretty good time to. I think Grun maybe got off. I'm gonna say 2 because I haven't listened to the episode.
Got up
Yeah.
to what?
I remember I used up my burning hands. Yeah, I'm trying to keep. I forgot we were still mid combat when I was fixing things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You use burning hands, and I think I'm gonna say you use 2 heals. So if you used more, say you have 2, because you did just level and you did get a couple of spell slots out of that. So yes.
Yeah.
But you will notice as you're starting to run through town, the things aren't as at least it's not on fire like it was last.
Small mercies.
Unlit.
Unlit.
You do watch as lots of different hunters are fighting off different forms of undead. For the most part, it seems like they have it under control. There seems to be large, massive undead like you saw at the gates. It just seems to be small groups. But yes, you all come to the market. It is it's an area where it's buildings, tents. They had started to rebuild it slightly since everything had burned. It's been about a couple of weeks. So there's been some movement on building things, but you do see several zombies. And Verena points towards there's this little area in the middle of town, and she's like, "We must protect here. This is where all the children are hiding."
And where the dead center area on the map also.
Yeah, where she's in front of, right on the map. It's sort of this. It looks to be just like a smaller building, probably just like a storage area.
This might be a great time for Vosk to just send all their children to boarding school.
What, like Narnia?
Yep, exactly. World War II or World War I, just get the children to the countryside, except for not the countryside. Clearly, they're going to the city.
Yeah.
So is that like a raised area?
It is a raised area.
There's like a set of stairs.
She is above currently, and she has her.
I see. Are there legitimately walkways between the buildings, like catwalks?
Yes, there are.
Cool.
Sort of like a second level. The things you can build with magic.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't even need magic to build those.
True.
That's just engineering.
Well, magic helps with the engine.
It just makes it faster.
Yeah, that's why they can recover a lot better. So yes, if everybody wants to roll an initiative, you can click. The best way to do this is just click on your token, open up your sheet, hit the initiative button. That way, you automatically get added to the turn rolls.
Can we just get an F in the chat? I don't know if my bubble tea that's not going to be delivered, I guess, because DoorDash is busted for some reason.
Oh man. Also, if anybody wants to chug a healing potion before we get into combat, I will allow that.
If you
I'm
want,
sorry. I guess
if you wanted, it
I
only
did it.
8.
I drank the good one already. I don't mind drinking a drinking if we have an extra one.
We have 4 extras, so if you want it, tell me because I'm carrying it.
Okay, give me a D8
I
one.
would not say no.
I'll
Okay,
take.
so
Is it just a regular D8?
regular D8, just a D8. So you both are taking one?
Yes, please.
Okay, I got a 2. That's
Ooh,
okay.
4. Aubrey, real fast. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, I'm just struggle messing with the. How do you get this dumb initiative onto the initiative order thing?
Did you roll for it?
Yeah, 3 times. No, twice now. Either of
You
them.
just have to make sure you select your token.
In the process.
I can do it. I can add it. So we'll just go with the 12.
You are kind and gracious.
Because to be fair, that was the first one I saw. So
You are so kind. The first one I rolled was a 10. A reroll was because the button wasn't working. In my defense, Tesh is real tired, okay? She was just unconscious. She just raged. She's tired.
Just wants a nap.
Plus, I think the
Oh,
spell is over now.
Yep.
So that's probably a thing.
I didn't see you pop up in the thing, so I was gonna add you to it.
It's just in the bottom. I've brought out a different set of dice today to try it. It's my purple ones. So I just have purple in Estrella, and it just looks more like Estrella. Tesh dice get to rest for today.
That is fair.
She's tired.
I have all my galaxy, which kind of work for Tesh, but some of them are like purpley, which I guess could be Estrella. I haven't bought a specific set yet, though. Cute. Hey, question, Aubrey, as we do all this. How long has it been since the gate to now?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Yes, I can rage again. Thank heavens. Give me those. Ooh, I get more stuff now. I get more, I give up on words, but I get more of them. Hit points. I get more hit points. That's what I'm trying to say.
Cool. So yeah, everybody has their orders in. You see these zombies, they're slowly making their way towards this center area, and your objective, if like this was a video game, the objective would pop on the screen and it just says, protect the children.
That's always the objective. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ileana is going to go first, and she is gonna do a 3-action heal.
She's been holding out on us, huh?
She used 1 spell slot last time.
Ileana?
Are all of her electric thingies cantrips then?
Yes.
Oh.
Ileana. I'm thinking of Lila. My bad. I'm like, Lila used like all of like her spell slots. I swear.
She used a shit ton of spell slots. Lila did, but Ileana only used 1. She's going to do this at 2nd level. So it is a 3-action emanation at 2nd level. So it's 2d8. So everybody heals 13.
Yes.
And then that is her entire turn. And next is going to be Verena. She has set up her little post up there, and she pulls out her short bow and aims at the closest zombie. And funny enough, that's still going to hit because these zombies have 4 AC. Okay, you watch as this zombie right here takes an arrow to the shoulder, and it's still standing, and she reloads and goes again. That one is actually not going to hit because of the penalty. Okay, and Grun, it is now your turn.
All right, so Grun is going to say, save the children, and is going to move as far as she can in one movement towards what appears to be the only way to actually get on this encampment from the center. She sees that she doesn't expect they're going to crawl up the side, so she's going to head directly for the stairs. And for her 2nd and 3rd action, she will use, what is the range on that? 30 feet, good. Disrupt Undead, the zombie that is closest to her.
Yeah. And it makes fortitude save, right?
Yes, fortitude save, DC 19 now.
That's going to be a 17.
Okay, so a regular fail just does full damage, unfortunately. But that is 8. 8.
It's positive,
Right? Yes, positive
Oh.
energy.
So these zombies take extra damage for positive energy.
We stand Groon.
Yeah. Was there anything else?
Nope, that's 3 actions.
And you watch as out of the tree, the Dryad
Wow.
appears.
Go away.
13. Ileana healed 13.
Thank you, sorry. I'm trying to get DoorDash to notice me.
So, yeah, gamma. 15, 20, 25, 30. And then everyone here,
Oh no.
I need you to make me reflex saving throw. As the Dryad is speaking words in Sylvan, whoever knew anything in Sylvan, it's just...
I do now!
Yeah,
I do
they say-
now, motherfucker!
I know you do. They say, plants rise up and protect me. And you can feel like these vines start to weave their way your legs and root you to the ground.
Is
I
Grun
have
in that range
2.
as well?
Groon, it is... Groon, you're actually out of that range. It is essentially 20 feet from where Lila is.
Okay,
And I believe you are just out of that range.
I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
Could I counter performance this? And if so, how many people am I allowed to pick? Because it says it's within a 60-foot area. Foot emanation, there you go. And it's you and it says plural allies in the area can use the better result.
Also, do you have any focus points?
Yeah, I would have regained because of how Inspire Courage now works, and I've been playing it wrong. I had 1. You said it was 10 minutes. I have 2.
Okay. But counter performance does cost a...
It does, yes.
Okay. So yeah, it is of the is better result between it's everybody in within 60 feet of you. They can either use their save or your performance check. But also, it is a reaction, so if they anything casts anything else, you will unfortunately not be able to use it again until next round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, play your what instrument exactly are you playing when you do this?
I have a lyre, which is a small harp, basically. And that is what I am playing. And I rolled a 23.
23?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody can either use that or their own rolls. I would roll it just because you can decide once you've rolled. I would roll it just to see if you get higher.
So
I am 1 under her, so I will take.
my bubble tea order is coming. I'm gonna see if these these digital dice get one last chance at redemption. If they mess up here, I'm never using them again. They got 28.
Hey,
So
Okay.
we stand these dice for now.
they
Okay.
heard that threat.
They heard the threat. They get scared.
And yet Velen and Lila will both take your counter performance, and Ileana will not. So anybody who who anything 24 and above, you are fine. You do not manage to get the 23 is unfortunately just short.
Wow. Fair enough.
And essentially, this entire terrain is difficult terrain now. And everybody, you have a -10 circumstance penalty to the speeds to leave the area. So you just have 10 less.
That sun can't stop me because I have speed.
Yeah. It's essentially you are back down to your normals.
I mean, I took the +5 feet. I can barely reach that one zombie in the corner. And I'm really grateful that I picked the +5 speed right now.
Yeah. Okay. And Estrella, it is now your turn.
Hot shit. Okay. So I read this. I'm gonna try it. I'm going to do lingering performance, and basically I have to attempt a performance check, and if I meet the DC, my next composition will be able to last for like usually 3 rounds. At the cost of a focus point, but if I fail, it doesn't cost me any focus points.
That's good.
So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna have to do a DC. Do you want the description for it?
I was just pulling it up. This DC is usually standard difficulty of a level equal to the highest level target of your composition. Yeah. I have it. So let's see. Okay. I think the DC. Give me a sec. DC is there. We go. Cool. So the DC is 18.
Cool. 22.
22. Yep, you get it off.
Cool. And that's just a regular success.
It's a regular success. Yep.
Yeah. So Inspire Courage will last 3 rounds, and I don't gotta sustain it. Yay. And that's also the next thing I'm gonna do. So it's
Okay. Inspire courage.
At 60-foot radius thing, like how it normally.
Yep. So pretty much everyone here.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get it. That's on our side, of course.
Yep. Okay. Was there anything else for your?
Okay. How much of the area is difficult terrain essentially?
It is essentially it is that thing I just dropped on it. So all of that is difficult terrain. So it while you're in there, you have 10 less feet.
So all of us are cluttered together in this cube, and then Groon is just watching us forlorn in the background.
Yep.
Suckers.
Okay, cool. I can get out of it relatively easy, like 15 feet. So I'll take an action to move. I can move more. My bad. There we go. So I'm like right beside Groon. I have one more action. I'm gonna move again. Actually, I'm gonna try and get up the stairs that are not blocked, and they kind of wind upward towards the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my regular movement back now, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I can get.
If you right click as you're dragging your token, it does this. Not sure if you can see that.
I did not.
It'll let you measure out your distance as you're going.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I should be like right by the stairs.
Yep. You are.
The movement. Yeah.
Yeah. This map just has the illusion of 3D.
I didn't notice those stairs until now, and I'm slightly ashamed of that fact.
Cool. And then Tesh, it is now your turn.
Okay. It doesn't require. It's just -10 to your full movement, right? It's not like you have to. Okay. Cool. And Tesh is going to say just once more and rage. Do that, little sucker, and then she's going to use her last 2 actions to sudden charge the Dryad. Which wait, shoot, never mind. I thought they were closer to that.
Don't have enough feet, Tesh.
I swear they're only 40 feet. Wait, they are only 40 feet.
You're measuring from the space in front of you.
Fudge, that's why. I'm like, okay, well.
If only you had a piece of armor that let you increase your speed drastically.
I can't use it. I already did it.
Yeah, use it once per day.
That's okay. I'm still gonna go as far as I can go, which I think is right outside the square.
Mm-hmm.
No, please move. Just move your little butt. There you go. Mosey. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why my everything is freaking out so badly. It only wants to go up. Only up. Okay. I give up. Aubrey, please help me. I want to be in this little box here. Is that it? Thank you. Yes, that's all I wanted. I don't know. Okay. And hold on. I wasn't prepared with my backup idea.
Don't you still have? Oh, it's about to be like, and that's
Oh, I hit the button, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Hang on. I don't even know if I have enough distance though. I don't know how far it goes.
You got a nat 20. Just don't question it.
I'll take it. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll say it hits.
Cool beans. Then I will stab that freaking Dryad with a freaking javelin. From a distance, of course. And it looks like it's gonna be 6 damage plus persistent bleed damage next time. Oh wait. Or is it the critical option?
It is not. 16? It is not 10 above. It's
okay. That makes no sense.
It's not 10 above. It's AC.
That implies AC is 18 or above, and I like that.
That's uncomfortable. That's real uncomfortable. Okay, well, it looks like it takes 6, which is really lame, but that's okay.
And then it will take persistent bleed damage on its turn. Do your best to remind me. I will try to remember. Can't promise I'll remember.
That is fine. I will definitely totally remember as soon as I write it down and I pencil, but I'll make this work. Don't worry, I got this. Cool. I have my doc open.
Cool.
That's me.
Yep. And as your javelin hits this Dryad, like you watch as this just sort of black ooze like pulses from the wound. And
is that first blood on her?
On the Dryad?
First blood? Yeah.
On them? No. Grun got them a couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job,
Grun went apeshit.
Yeah. Grun was really aiming for that Dryad for a bit. But yes, they where a normal Dryad would have leaves and different kinds of plants growing off of them. The crystals.
Terrifying, but also that's an aesthetic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And then Marrow, it is now your turn.
So I have too much movement, and I'm very happy about that. I'm going to use 1 action to drop in a wolf. 1 action to go away from the entire party to go beat up this zombie over here. Nothing better than going in the opposite direction. And I'm going to stunning strike for your blows for my 3rd action. So let me roll some dice. I don't think I get the courage, the jigger from this distance, right?
No, you should.
No, you do. It's 60 feet. You're not 60 feet away from me.
Okay, perfect. I thought you said like 15 for some reason. I was like, damn, this was a lot weaker than I remember. You know what? These dice get a redemption arc. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the digital dice again. That's a 17 to hit. Aubrey, does the 17 hit the zombie?
The 17 does hit the zombie.
Okay, let me roll the second one real quick. 13 probably doesn't. The digital dice have forsaken me again. I'm going back to my traditional dice. That is 8 points of piercing damage, and you gotta make a fortitude save for it.
So you said 8 points of piercing damage and the fortitude save.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a 17.
That fails now that we're leveled up. DC is 18, so it is stunned 1.
Yep, so it has 1 less action, so it only has 1 action on its turn.
Nice. That's amazing. And that is all of my actions.
All of your and let's see, where are we? I totally forgot to add in Lila and Velen to the initiative, so I just rolled their stuff. But they'll go at the end of they'll go, well, Velen goes, I'll have Lila go, and then Velen go. Well, Lila's still a badger, so she is going to, let's see, spend her actions to come over here, and she is going to swipe at the Dryad. Unfortunately, that is not going to be enough. She rolled like shit. And then it is Velen's turn, and they'll be back into their regular initiative order next round. Just because I forgot to have them. And then Velen he's going to come here, and then where did it go? He is going to acid splash the zombie that you were fighting, Marrow.
Amazing. Velen's doing something useful for once.
And yep, I believe this is a bonus that does hit.
Thank God. I was about to make fun of him if he missed.
Cool. Cool. And the zombie takes 7 acid damage. And you watch, Mario, you get to be up close and watch as the zombie flesh melts away, revealing the crystals growing out of its bones.
Neat. I also have both.
Yes.
A little bit gross, but intriguing.
Cool. And then is Dryad will. Nope. So it is now the zombie's turn, and the one in front of you, Marrow, is going to swing at you with its fists.
Try me.
And that is going to be a 24.
Well, I regret asking you to try me because that does hit.
And woof, that's going to be max damage. So that's going to be 10 damage.
Guys, this is fun.
But that's all it can do.
Oh, thank God.
And then this one right here that you see also is going to just...
Come at me, coward.
Yeah, he is going to come over here. Oh, nope, he only has to move. And then he will also swing his fists at you. These zombies, they throw hands.
So do I.
And that is going to be a 21.
That barely hits, yeah.
Take 5 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Okay. And then the zombie that is right next to Lila will move up, attack her. That is not going to hit. This zombie going to bypass Lila, come for you, Estrella.
Yes. Also, I thought... Oh, wait, Lila's there. My bad.
It's going to bypass her to you. So that is a 17.
That will hit, I believe. Our AC doesn't go up. Like, our natural AC doesn't go up, does it? No, right?
It goes up with your... It should go up, like, essentially, like, 1 with your level. Because
it's going...
your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. And it was 17?
17.
Yeah, it's going to hit. I just wanted to double check what my AC was now.
And you take 7 bludgeoning damage as the zombie cold cocks you in the jaw.
Ow! Fuck you! Oh!
And then it is Ileana's turn. Ileana is going to come up this way, spend an action to do that. And then she is going to cast Electric Arc on those 2 zombies. That's what Ileana would do. Just unlimited power. 1 fails, 1 passes. Okay. And I believe that is now a level 2. Does that get heightened? Oh my god. Witches have so many spells. They get like fucking 10 cantrips. Yeah.
Only use the same two.
Well, to be fair, she can only have 5 prepped during a day.
And she uses the same two.
And so 6.
The other ones might be like situational or non-combat.
There are a lot of non-combat ones. Christmas ornaments are not toys, child. So yeah, and then that is her turn. So Grun, we are back to you. You talking? We can't not hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me
Oh.
now?
We can hear you now.
You didn't hear me go, Tinder!
No.
Sadly, no.
Like the
and
dating
you
app?
move.
No, like the thing that burns.
I know.
Because there's a giant wood thing in front of her.
Hmm.
And this is exciting. And she now has level 2 burning hands, which can get the Dryad zombie and the one zombie right next to her, and none of the stuff around. So y'all should be proud of Groon for not
Yeah.
causing a fire in the middle of the city.
And they need to make reflex saves?
Yes, DC 19.
So the zombie rolled a 1. The Dryad rolled a natural 20.
Oh, so what is the Dryad's total?
The Dryad for its reflex is 31.
Wow, that actually, I think it does no damage with a critical success, right?
Yeah, I believe that is the rule with a basic fortitude save.
But that zombie takes 28 fire damage.
Zombie 28 fire damage. It's funny enough. That was its HP. After you hit it with the Disrupt Undead, and I think Lila it with her Badger Paws. So yeah, you just ignite this zombie, and it goes down in flames. It's a pyre to Groon.
And she looks at the Dryad that escaped and like does an angry stomp.
You're next. Okay, it is Verina's turn. Seeing as you guys mostly have it handled over here, Verina is going to run all the way over here to help you, Marrow.
Thank you.
And then with her last 2 actions, she's going to shoot 2 arrows, 1 at each. They both hit. So, cool. One of the zombie takes 10 damage from the arrow, and the other will take 5. Cool. It is the Dryad's turn. And yeah, you said it takes 3 bleed damage.
Yes.
Cool. It takes the 3 bleed damage. It does not look happy, and it is going to come over here.
Imagine dying to bleed damage, though.
Then
That's usually what kills you
see.
anyway, in like real life.
True.
It's the bleeding
And
out that gets you.
then Estrella, I need you to make me a will. save.
I have warding flare, or
Yeah.
it was a warding sign.
Yeah, Dryad is like, since you can understand it, the Dryad is just be like, why don't you do me a favor and fight those friends of yours?
Ooh. Uh-huh. Not a curse, right?
It is just a charm.
This is a will save.
Mhm.
22.
22, unfortunately, does not make.
Oh no.
Eat my ass, why don't you?
So, are you? You are now charmed by it. So that's gonna be fun.
You quit
So
using
you no
healer?
longer view
No.
your friends as your allies. So none of you get
Oh
got
no!
inspire courage, and
I also can't
This is
keep it
how I
off.
fight my future girlfriend.
Did you take control of my fucking character sheet right in front of me?
maybe.
You whore, you. But yeah, for the record, you can't turn off Inspire Courage
Mhm.
now. It's gonna be up for 3 rounds, so it's
Yeah,
just.
it is. But I believe since you no longer count your friends as allies, it does not affect them anymore.
Yeah, it affects the zombies
Yeah.
and the Dryad.
Cool. And that is the entire zombie's turn. And now it is your turn, Estrella. And you are, everybody watches as Estrella doesn't look right. Like, sways on her feet for a second, and then like blinks a bunch, and then you are going to turn and do horrible things.
Perfect.
So for your first action, you are going to. You know what? This looks like a really cool spell, so I might as well use it.
No. Don't touch my spells. I have 2 slots, please.
You are going to use blistering in.
Oh,
Make a will save. We'll be right back after the words from our sponsor.
Hi, welcome to the Eternity Archives, an actual play podcast where we take on the role of archivists working for an interdimensional library that catalogs and protects the fabric of reality. As archivists, we are tasked with journeying out into the realms, taking on characteristics of people from that reality, and remedying whatever issues may be causing a disturbance in the dimension.
Every arc we'll be playing a different RPG, maybe even returning to systems we like later on, but this is a fun way for us as players and you as listeners to explore and learn about different tabletop systems.
We'll discuss the rules, create sheets for our characters, and play a short campaign to get a feel for the game. Afterwards, we'll do a bit of discussion. We'll talk about what we liked and didn't like, and what we'd know to do better next time.
I'm Kite, and I am playing Real de Drakel, and they are a tiefling nerd.
I'm Siva. I am playing Linda, the lovable office lady.
And I'm Dorka. My character is Zen, the barbarian lizard princess. Let's get down to some actual playing. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, boys. This is
the Eternity Archives.
Enjoy the rest of the episode. Okay. This is fun audio stuff. If anybody out there has a better suggestion for recording over the internet, I would love to hear it. So yes, all these things have happened.
Yes.
Lila, as a badger, has attacked a zombie and did not realize that Estrella is no longer her friend.
Yikes.
Grun is about to take some persistent fire damage. What will happen next time on Tesh's turn?
Tesh's turn. Tesh's
Yeah.
turn. Okay, anyway, there's the jingle. So do I happen to have any knowledge of charmed people and ways to get them out of it?
You could spend an action and recall knowledge. I would say Arcana or Occultism if you were trained in that.
I am not. But guess what I do have? More
Yeah.
numbers than I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Arcana, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hang on. I have to double check my action economy here. Yes, this should be fine.
I'm just saying, if you knock someone unconscious, they can't be fighting you. That
I
is
know.
a solution.
15?
15?
Yeah. Do I know anything about ending charmed effects?
It's a spell. It doesn't say anything specific, but I would say goes unconscious, or someone, you charm her back if somebody casts the charm spell on her, or casts
That's
something
not
that
how
can.
I meant it, and you
Yeah.
know it.
Yeah, I know. Or casts. It's knock her out. Like dispels the magic with some other kind of spell that would counteract a charm spell, or a charm spell of your own.
Well, does getting rid of the person who charmed her end the spell? Would I know that?
Yes, I would say so.
Alrighty. I'm gonna be furious. No, what is it called? It's got a name. I'm gonna do the thing where I run and smack people.
Sudden
Sudden
charge.
charge. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sudden charge the Dryad. I just measured it correctly, and I have room to spare.
You can't sudden charge through Estrella, though. She's
mean-
not your ally anymore.
I have room to go around her.
Yeah.
Okay. You just
50.
sidestep her like a ninja, and you're like, all right, sorry,
Yeah.
babe. Yeet.
It's good. Oh, and then I'm gonna smack attack.
Smack it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just got rid of my phone. No. I got my brother Brooklyn 99. Okay, hammer time. Stop. Hammer time. 21.
21. 21 will just hit.
I can touch this. Okay, hold up. It's gonna be 9 points of a positive damage.
9 points of positive damage. Does it? Just because I am curious, does it take an action to do Furious Finish, or do you just like declare it when you've hit?
What a great question. Let me look. It says, let's see here. Desperate to finish the fight, you pour all your rage into one final blow, make a strike. If it hits, you gain a circumstance bonus. So I think it would be up to you whether my sudden charge strike can be a furious finish strike or whether those have to be separate.
I would say yes, currently.
Is this
they could be if you wanted to. I was just asking.
How hurt does the Dryad look?
Relatively, they are. I will say they are under half their health.
Okay.
Depends. I don't think with all of your stuff you would have enough
18?
To kill it, but you would
unlikely to do it.
You would unlikely to do it. But you would certainly get it almost there.
No, I'm just gonna keep the one hit.
Yep.
Because I'm probably gonna need the rage a little bit.
Cool. And it's you said a minus. It took 9.
9.
9
points of damage.
Yep.
Umi, you can't learn to close doors behind you when you.
How inconsiderate of the cat. Marrow, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I've got 3 actions. I'm in a wolf stance. So I'm gonna see how much damage I can do to these guys before they can do it to me. So I'm just gonna start unloading attacks on the injured one, and just see how many I hit, and hope that I can kill it. And if I do kill it, I'm gonna start unloading attacks on the second one that's attacking me. That's my current game plan. So I am going to use Flurry of Blows. I guess I'm gonna use Stunning Strike because I feel like I don't know if I need to use Stunning Strike because going first I was just like, I guess I'll use Stunning Strike because I can. I have nothing else better to do with it. So, alright, let's Flurry of Blows, Stunning Strike the injured one. That's a 8. That's a...
21. 21 will hit.
Okay. That is 7 points of piercing damage for the first attack. The second one, Flurry of Blows. That was a nat 20, so that's a 24.
They will both hit.
Okay, and the second one does 4 points of piercing damage, and it does need to make a fortitude save.
It got a 19, and how much damage total was it?
That was a 7 plus it's 11 points of piercing damage from. Also, I am at a 19 does save. I'm also at that crisp point where the -8 penalty that I get from like 3rd and 4th attacks is the same as my modifier, so I just roll a flat d20. I don't have to do math at this point. So I'm gonna keep attacking the guy in front of me and hope that I can land a hit. Does a 7 hit?
A 7 does not hit.
Okay, and does a 5 hit? No.
A 5 does not hit.
Well, that is all of my attacks.
Cool. It is Valen's turn. No, he would... Mostly because nothing's really happened yet. Just Estrella's acting way too far away. He is going to Acid Splash, the one that's in front of you. It hits, so... and you watch as the zombie that is in front of you, Marrow, just sort of melts away into a little crystal puddle and is dead.
That's disgusting. Thank you, though. Also, I'm so used to push to talk that I just said that on mute, so,
Okay. And it is now the zombie's turn. So we'll start with the one that is right next to you, Marrow.
Remember,
Okay.
it has a +1 to hit.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
And it has a +1 to its damage.
Yep. So it's only going to hit you with one of its
Okay.
attacks. And so you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I would just like to say that I am at 2 HP.
Marrow! Gosh dang it! I cannot believe you zigged when everyone else zagged.
Yep. Never. Always zig, never zag.
Or at least zag when the group zags. Don't zig on your own.
Yep. But luckily, Ileana will notice this, and she goes next. And she's going to 2-action heal you.
Thank you.
I think yeah. Need to double check really fast how many a 2-action heal would be at level 3. Heal back 18.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ileana. I owe you my life.
Nice.
I have. She has not many spell slots left. And Grun, it is now your turn. So you're going to take. So that is going to be 6 fire damage as you just go whoosh.
Is that 6 before or after it was halved?
So yeah.
Okay, and
halved.
I have fire resistance 2. So that goes down to 4. And Grun looks impressed that her burning hands did so much damage that it scorched her too. So she's gonna try to do that again.
Oh my god. It's because you spoke in fucking Sylvan. Grin doesn't know that I was basically roasting her.
Oh, Grun.
I also gotta do the flat check as well, don't I?
Yep.
So that's roll 1d20. It's being slow. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, she is going to use her last burning hands at the annoying tree creature that keeps dodging. Yeah, so another DC 19, and this one's just the level 1 because.
So it is going to succeed, but it's not going to be a critical success.
Yay! So 4 fire damage.
It is still standing, but it is, you sort of see as like some of the plant parts that used to be there are like smoldering and a couple have caught fire.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
I roll.
So Brina is going to free action drop her bow, and she is going to ninja shit and jump down here next to you. And then she's got a short sword in hand, and she is going to slash at the zombie twice. And both hit.
Thank you, Ninja Mom.
So yeah, you watch as she takes off an arm.
Get it, Spy Mom?
Yeah.
Does that mean it has the disarmed condition?
But yes, it would. It's going to have to pick up its arm next turn to beat you with.
That's a terrifying mental image, but also very metal.
Yeah. Okay. And it is now the Dryad's turn. And,
Bleed, suffer, die.
How much
Never mind,
does
it's
it take? One? Okay.
Real dice don't like me, so we're gonna stick with the digital roller.
Mm-hmm. It is going to produce what looks to be a giant club and swing it at you, Tesh, 3 times.
Oh, I'm in such danger.
Congratulations, we're going to beat you to death.
It's only going to hit. If it helps anything, it's only going to hit once.
Remember, it has a +1 to hit and a +1 to damage.
Yes, it does. But it's still not going to save it on its... unless your AC is like 14?
No, it's not.
Cool. Then yeah, it doesn't hit.
Stick it.
So you take 11 bludgeoning damage as it whacks you over the head with this large branch.
Oh, I thought you said it didn't hit.
It hit once.
Oh, loser. Okay. Okay. This creature. An undead creature.
It is, but its damage doesn't count as negative damage.
It does not matter. Regardless of the damage type, I have resistance to attacks and abilities.
Okay. Yeah. Then it technically counts as an undead creature.
Yep. So
technically.
Alrighty, that's all I need to know. So
yeah,
minus
also,
6.
You can do just click on your thing, click on your green bubble.
Yes.
That has your health in it. And then just type minus the number and then hit enter, and it'll do all the math for you.
Yep. Well, I have to go through my temporary hit points first, so.
Yes, those.
And then it's only -1 to my current, so I think I math.
Cool. And Estrella, give me a quick will save.
Do not blow this for us.
She's gonna kill us.
Yeah,
she's gonna kill you.
She's gonna kill me specifically.
You have to tell me how much I have for the will, because I don't have access to my character sheet anymore.
Yeah, I can. I have it open.
I rolled a 7.
7? No. So yeah, unfortunately that is not going to be enough to shake the charm. So you're going to pull out your rapier and attack Tesh.
Well, cool.
So that is going to be a...
I don't have a proper one on the so you're gonna have added all which is what I've been doing. It should be a 7 though, because I've been using 6.
Because it just went up, so and it's your dex plus your proficiency.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a 19 and a 16.
The 19 hits.
Okay. And you are going to take the... and you take 8 piercing damage as Estrella's rapier pierces your side.
That I take all of that, yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Estrella is not an undead creature.
She is not. But I'm sure about to be.
It is Lila's turn. She is going to just turn and continue to fuck up this zombie as a badger. Hits twice. You will watch as this giant badger rears up on its hind legs and just takes 2 swipes at this zombie. And essentially the first swipe carves right through its chest, exposing its ribcage. And the other swipe just takes its head right off.
You get him, Lila.
And then she is going to move over here for her third action. Tesh, it is now your turn.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought I just went. Okay, I'm gonna smack. Not Estrella, who knows not what she does.
You could smack me. Maybe I'll wake up.
We're just gonna try to kill the Dryad. So let's see here. What did that do? 25 to hit?
A 25 will hit.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna be 15. Hello, brain.
That's
2
a
plus
lot of
3.
damage.
15 damage. Positive, sorry. And then we're gonna do another. That one's not gonna do it. But hey, let's try it one more time for funsies. Yeah, it's probably not gonna do it either. 14, I assume, is a no. No, because it's got like a 20 or a 21 AC.
14 will not, but how much was for that first one, damage-wise?
15.
15? Okay. So you didn't even need to make that second hit.
That's great.
How would you like to do this?
Oh shoot. Okay, so I would like to just like smash its arm and grab it by the face and pull it down and say, "Give her back," and then smash it to the ground.
Ooh.
Yep. You smash it to the ground, and the crystals and the leaves just crunch, and lots of this black ichor comes out of it as you just slam this thing against the ground. And as it dies, Estrella, you feel like you're just like waking up, and you look around. Your rapier is in your hand. It is bloody, and Groon is on fire. You have vague memories of stabbing Tesh and lighting Groon aflame.
Mm-hmm.
Marrow, it's now your turn.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try just complete this one zombie's the only one left. I'm just gonna try complete dunking on it and see if we can get some beautiful
You have
kills.
+1 again.
It's flanked. I'm just gonna try tripping it in because I don't want to do stunning strike for
Juicy.
That's a 16 to hit.
A 16 will hit. And
Okay.
I just rolled its reflex and it got a 19.
Okay, that does save. I want to roll the damage too though. Hold on.
Yep.
You got +1 to
Ooh.
damage.
That's a 6 plus 3 plus 1. That's 10 points of piercing damage for the first attack. Second attack, a flurry of blows. That's a 22.
22 will hit.
Okay, and that's max damage, so that's 12 points with Estrella's plus. So it's 10 and 12 is total. Should I roll the third and fourth one now?
It is still standing.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this. Fingers crossed I can get some good -8 rolls. I got an 18. I love these. And I think an 18 hits, so that's 5 points of piercing damage. And the last one is a 13. I don't think a 13.
A 13 will not hit. It is holding on, but barely.
Wait, Estrella's +1 thing, does a 14 hit?
A 14 will hit, yeah.
Yeah!
Yes. Back in
I
time.
forgot about Estrella. I'm so sorry.
She only just returned to us, so
Yeah, and that's 6 points of piercing damage. So I just dunked on this thing for 4 attacks. How's it looking, Chief?
I don't think I've ever asked this before, but how do you want to do this?
I feel like, I think you asked this last time, I just want to, like, gouge his throat out, like a true wolf furry.
do it.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
With your fingers.
Yeah, stance it up,
That's-
claw.
Yep, no, 8 falls. You savage it with your, wolf claws, and it is now dead, leaving all the zombies here just on the ground, bleeding, dying, and you have survived.
Oh, thank goodness. Is everyone all right?
Just a little on fire.
Oh
Can
gosh.
I head over?
I'm so sorry.
yeah.
What happened?
My burning hands is too powerful.
Can I I don't know, pat Groon out or throw dirt on her or
I-
just shake her really good?
There is a action to do that.
I will say, we are out of combat now, so yeah, you can pat Grun down, just, take a cloak, sort of smother her in the cloak.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I have Lila's fancy cloak. It's now gonna
Yeah.
get scorch marks on it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Good job, Grun.
Tash, let me heal you. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm not
Oh,
that bad
God.
off.
Yeah. I made a hole in your body. That's
Only one. Your second attack was really. You're really announcing your strikes there.
Mara's gonna go and nudge. Is Lila still a giant badger?
No, after the combat, she turns back into a person.
Mara just nudge her and be like, what did I miss? What are they talking about?
Lila is just like, I also have to admit, my intelligence as a badger is not great.
I want to make it one of those. I'm gonna use the healer's kit, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna bandage Tesh's side up. This is totally, good side.
Yeah. That you recently stabbed. And, Verena will come, she'll go into the little area and just tell everybody it's safe, that all the zombies are dead, but to stay there until they've secured it. And then she will turn. Yep. What'd you roll? 20? Yeah, you do it. I think the DC is like 15.
How much do I heal? I haven't done.
It is 2d8.
Cool. And Verena will just be like, yet again, I thank you for coming along with you. It's been several days of this, but this is the first time they've ever actually gotten past the gates.
We've run into similar enemies quite frequently on our travels to our destination. If to spread, this is truly nightmaric of a situation.
They all seem to follow that thing into the dead Dryad.
Can I kick the dead Dryad?
Yes, you do.
I kick it.
It makes a squelching noise.
Ugh! Wait, I don't have shoes.
And you have this
okay.
weird black ichor on your foot now.
I'm gonna rub it off on the ground, just wipe it off on the grass.
No, don't worry. And I'm gonna press digitate that black goo off.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Tesh, you heal 12.
Oh yes.
Mm.
Bless you.
It's good to see that everyone is at least to some degree safe. What's the name of the mom lady again?
Verena?
Marina, I must admit it might not be safe if things keep escalating.
There might be more coming.
We've seen a lot of them. A lot of them. I almost died a lot.
You almost died now.
Anyways, it might be a good idea to find a way to move away from where we believe the source of it and move closer. It would be a massive move, granted, but...
Yes, we're a town of several hundred people.
It would be a massive move, as I said, but how long do you think this town will be held together? There's no sign of this getting better, and we've...
I don't know. We've been fine until today. That's the first time that thing showed its face here.
We've seen very competent, large ones, smart ones. It is certainly up to you. I cannot promise it will get better. I promise that we can.
Well, yeah, it is a town of lots of people. It's a fairly large. I wouldn't say it's like.
Think of the children.
I was just like it is like a hunting village, but they've got a decent amount of trade that passes through.
But how many just died?
Yes. These guys just keep getting dunked on,
Oh, and Verena's just like, I am unaware of any current. We've secured the town, which I need to go and do.
We can help.
Well, something that might be is Velen here. He is quite the academic sort, potentially just about his enemies. If you do want to keep perhaps change of knowledge yourself better in the future.
And Velen is like, yes, I'll do whatever I can to help. And she's like, I will talk to you after all of this is done. But first, let's let's just go secure the town.
Of course. Let's go beat up more zombies.
So you all move through the town. It's not an incredibly big town, so it doesn't take all that long to go through and clear. As far as you can tell, there are no more zombies left. It seems like the hunters have taken care of most of them.
No, we were having fun.
The hunters have taken care of most of them. There are a couple of stragglers that you watch as, like, literally as you find them, they're being taken. It does seem that now whatever seems to be leading them is dead. They are very, very unorganized.
The brain cell died. Perfect.
Yep. And it's probably early evening when you gather back together in the market. There are a bunch of people. A lot of people are setting up. There's like a makeshift med area. There are some people who are making food for anybody who is fighting, and just everybody they're counting people, figuring out how many people they might have lost, anything they might have lost. It's, and as you're doing this, like, Verena will come up to you and just be like, oh, you really are making a habit of saving us.
It's certainly no problem at all. It's best that we get compared to just leaving them.
Yes, and we appreciate it.
Was Velen able to offer you any...
Yes, I did speak. We were clearing the town, and I have passed on what I know to the other guards, but you are all headed back to Crown.
We are. We do.
I do ask if you could take me with you so I can see if I can bring back any. We were still recovering from what the raiders did to us, and it's been a while since we had any delivery of supplies from Cressa.
I certainly don't mind, but I must ask, and I mean this in a very polite way, I apologize otherwise, but you are a very strong combat. You're the best person.
Yes, I am strong, and I'm good with a bow, but there are others just as... I am not the captain of the guards.
Oh, you're not?
I am not. I am just a hunter.
What? Who's
You're
the
clearly
captain?
the most efficient.
I thought you were the captain. My apologies.
I thought you were like the mayor.
No. I'm just a mom.
Are you though? Are you?
Okay, you know what? As someone with a mom that could probably snap everyone's spines here, I can completely believe that. So, yeah, no, I can believe that. I apologize.
To quote Final Fantasy 13, moms are tough.
Okay, well, I certainly don't mind if the rest of the group with it, bringing you all to Cressa. You guys don't mind, correct?
Not my town.
Well, that sounds like an agreement from everyone, including Ileana, who's not here, but don't...
Yeah,
Ileana's
totally
like, yes,
agree.
I'm here.
Also,
Yes,
Totally
I agree.
everybody except for Groon, because Groon, after healing all of y'all, which would DM allowing take about an hour of the time we've spent, would be off in the medical tent, the makeshift medical area, making sure all the civvies are okay.
Well, personally, I'm very hungry and very tired to lie. Is there any help that we can give around the camp to prepare for dinner?
I think the cook have that completely underway. I certainly hope probably meat base. Certainly hope that's all right with you.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, we are hunters primarily, and our farms haven't really recovered since the raiders. We make do with what we have.
I am sorry. I'm also very happy to meat-based meal. But if there is anything...
Yes, I will. Feel free to... She'll gesture over to where people are cooking food. Feel free to help yourself. Relax. We have guards posted at all the entrances. We've sent several people out into the scout. Relax as much as any of us can right now.
Sparlak, did you say how much we heal?
I think you're still muted.
Yep. So Tesh, Groon wouldn't be able to heal immediately because she would have to wait for Estrella's job to wear off because you're immune to treat wounds for an hour. So within an hour, everybody else should be able to heal to full. Rolls are in the roll 20. And Groon will take care of Tesh when they put down for the evening.
So yes, you all get some food. Velen is off talking a bunch of the hunters, just getting like eyewitness statements and everything, and eyewitness of all of it. And Verena, will have mentioned that she also agreed to essentially serve as a witness to all of this in front of the people back at the college. But yes, you will leave probably in the morning. It is early evening at this point. You have several hours to
What?
Sure.
I told you this was coming. I
I
warned
know,
you.
but I thought you forgot about it.
No, I just didn't have a good opportunity until now.
Can we go for it?
Yeah. So Tasha's gonna kind of pull Mara aside at some point, and just be like, "What the heck was that?
Excuse
You
me.
do not break ranks and charge headlong into outnumbered and recklessly endangering yourself, putting everyone else at risk, trying to catch up to you because you're faster than everyone. What were you thinking?"
What? Hold on here. First off, that's my job is to protect everyone in this area. I was perfectly fine. It was perfectly fine.
You go in with backup, always.
What? You're not even my. You're the. Okay, first off, with all due respect, Tesh, let me do my job. You've already stated that you don't want much to do. Just let me do what I need
I've
to
said
do.
no such thing.
Just-
We cannot be an efficient and useful fighting group if we do not stay together and stay focused. Running off away from the rest of the group just as you think you can take on 6 zombies at once is not going to do it, Tierley.
First off, it wasn't sick. I guess.
Yeah, I can count.
Well, you know what? You do make a point, and I will certainly.
You better. Not bringing home a dead one.
Well, yes, if I died, I assume you would. That would be more efficient than anything, honestly. I don't intend to.
Do
but
you?
We are.
It seems like you do. You run headlong into situations where you're gonna get killed.
So did you. You ran headlong into it as well.
Chasing after you.
No, you ran headlong into a choke point with a bunch of zombies. I had to run after you. You also jumped off a bridge recklessly to attack a giant zombie. Tesh, why are you scolding me? Those were both very bad ideas.
There were
Listen, let's just agree
mitigating
that
circumstances.
let's just agree that we both could have done something better, but we're going to be back at Kroon, and you've already made that once they're not going to be adventuring. I appreciate the wisdom, I suppose. Very true. I hope that everyone does, and I'll do everything in my power as this guard to do.
Just don't kill yourself.
I don't intend to, and I will try my best not to, but also, gestures towards outside of the town. There are a lot of zombies.
Yeah, that's why you fight with a group. And she's gonna go.
Have a good night. I think when she's gone, I was just gonna mutter. I think she's.
Oh no!
I don't know what's going on in her head. Just more angry at me. I'm just gonna go eat dinner and maybe I'll calm down.
Yes.
Tesh, I rushed into battle. Tesh, but you can't rush into battle. That's not allowed. I can do it, but you can't. Why? Because I said so.
I am your commanding officer.
No, you're not. You're a chef.
I am your commanding chef. Sous chef, get in line. I want those things plated. I want those zombies on a plate right now. Order up. Get these orders out.
Are we gonna eat the zombies, huh, Tesh? Are we?
I will Gordon Ramsay you. Get out of there.
What are you, an idiot sandwich?
I want to hear chef, yes, chef.
Chef, I have a fucking question.
Yeah.
Are we eating dinner together, or are we eating like at separate like tables, like fucking like a weird rom-com? Like, what's happening?
I don't know. That's
feel
up to you
like-
to answer.
I feel like after Tesh was expressly pretty upset, Mary's just gonna give her as much space as possible, as then they can sit in the corner and eat some meat.
I think Groon will come out of her medic area when they're serving food and join everybody and catch up and make Estrella feel really guilty because she has no idea what happened.
Oh, Groon.
I've already apologized. Fire, and you like fire.
I made a big flame.
Yes, you did. You made the biggest flip. So impressed.
Oh, and if you look around, you'll notice some of the casts that people are wearing say Groon was here.
Good.
Yes. Yes.
Oh shit! Does Velen ever join us? Because technically, I don't know that Tesh carried me to go thank him for saving me from.
Dang it,
Yeah,
man.
eventually he will eventually will be putting his book back in his bag that he's sort of held together with rope, essentially, whatever he can to keep his bag together. But he'll come with a sit in, and he'll look at all of you and just being like, did we do you think we and he's just like gesturing sort of at the town, and he just looks kind of forlorn and maybe a little confused. Is this our fault?
Yeah, I think so. We kind
And
of.
he'll sigh and just being like, how did you get tenure and now this?
Well, I mean, when people go missing, continue to go to places when people go missing. Do you know what you make a fucking horror movie? But that's fine. It's better to completely crush a plague than sit in fester. We saw what happened when it sat in fester.
Yes.
Bigger ones came.
Yes. Once we return to Cressa, I will talk with the academy. The queen. Let her know what is going on.
To be fair, though, they were already dealing with the zombie wolves and bears. We just brought people. So much
Yes, I guess we did. But yes, I will do whatever I can. We'll bring an army back to Obara, and we will deal with this.
Oh, speaking of that, thank you, though. I don't want to die by drowning. That sounds horrible. So,
Yeah, he'll sort of look a little confused for a second, and just be like, I didn't save you from drowning, but I did wake you up.
well, then who saved me from? I'm pretty sure I hit a bank.
Yes, Tesh was who carried you, woke you up.
Ah.
So if you're gonna somebody for that, at least thank the right.
Well, still, thank you for waking me up. You still get the thanks there, and I give him a pat. Where's Tesh?
I don't know. Where is Tesh?
Probably no. Not in like a bad way. Sorry, I said that so sinisterly. No, she's probably
she's with the kids.
She's probably like being a jungle gym for them.
You made me choke on my boba. I was so good.
She's like doing the thing where kids hang onto your arm and you just do like arm curls and they giggle a lot. She's being a jungle gym.
Yeah,
that's what she's doing.
It's very adorable.
I'm gonna look for her, but like, do I gotta roll for that? Am I successful?
You don't have to roll.
Okay, great. I just have a Tesh set.
I mean, Tesh is not hard to miss.
Yeah, especially covered in like 6 giggling children.
Yeah.
I assume. Well, I hope they're having fun. Gosh, what if they're terrified?
Well, going to do the John Muller, just go knock knock as I
and say knock knock out loud.
Knock knock out loud. I mean, you're with like 6 at least kids that are giggling and whatnot. I feel like I should do something before magically entering. Oh shit! Yeah. No, I will.
Just Aki, just unmute yourself when you get back.
Can I eat meat and read a book while Aki's going?
Yes.
All right. Do they have any cool books for me to read? In literally only common, because it's the only language I can read.
Yeah. And they've got books. If anything, there's like a shit ton of books. You could read one of the books you took from the Cursed City.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read a cursed book.
You're gonna get cursed again.
What do you mean again?
I mean, we're all kind of cursed right now. We're being chased by zombies.
And like, what are they gonna do? Kill me? Just like, hey dad, sorry, got triple cursed and sent to super hell. No worries. Alright, give me the content of the cursed book.
Where is my little thing open?
Oh wait, no. I want to look at books that might have to do with these red crystals, because I remember Ileana's backstory thing with the red crystal being like things that attacked her town, and Mero still wants to help because they still believe that backstory.
So it seems like half the books that Velen and Ileana both took from Obara, half of them are just older like journals of the notary. Like, this happened on this day. this happened on this day, this. And then the other half are fiction books of some kind.
What types of fiction?
I will give you some titles. There is a book called The Winter of the Titan. There is a book called Inferno Dreams.
That
I
I guess we've already found titties. So
You did find Ye Old Titty magazine.
he old.
I think I'm gonna read the not safe for work one because technically Mara's still
The
reading.
Inferno Dreams.
So-
Yep, Inferno.
Yeah, the
Inferno
Titan.
Dreams.
And Titan one for now, but like
Oh,
they are
you're gonna read the.
yeah, because you can't
Okay.
read porn like in the fucking dining hall. You have to read it in your room.
There are 2 more books. You just got stuck on the smut one.
Okay, tell me the other two.
One is called Clue of the Painted Footprint.
Ooh, mystery.
And the other one is called The Starless, and I really hope people are writing them down.
We got
I-
Titan Wolves.
I totally did not, solely because I was too busy thinking about how I have
Yeah.
ideas.
Well, we got the Winter of the Titan, Inferno Dreams. We have the Painted Footprint, and we have the Starless Wolf.
Okay, I'm reading the one that has wolf in the name.
Yep, the Starless Wolf.
All right, what's the Starless Wolf got popping off in it?
The Starless Wolf is, sort of, it's based on old Ostheim legend about a wolf, of course, but a wolf that is the reason why we have stars.
Ooh, I love this.
Yeah. And it's sort of it's like a longer, expanded, embellished version of the old folk.
Ooh, that sounds. Mara's gonna read that. I'm sorry. Like porn books are good, but like that sounds lit. I'm sorry. That wolf book just sounds lit.
Yep. You settle in with your meat and your wolf book for a nice night, and we will go back to Aki and Ferris with what they were doing.
Yeah, hi. Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, knock knock, and then I end up being a living jungle gym. I think it's adorable. I don't say. Can I see you for seconds, or do you not? It will not be.
All right, everybody drop. Down, children, down. I'm gonna pull you off now. Just start gently extricating children, depositing them like Crane at an arcade. There's probably one sitting where Grun likes to sit. Put that and go with the straight.
Just go right out the unattended.
I'm sure they're not far from other adults. Probably.
I know, but still, I'm just picturing like a goddamn orphanage. Okay.
Maybe it is the orphans. It's probably the orphans. That makes a lot of sense. It's the orphans. Josh is playing with the orphans.
Bitch in there, oh, Danny. Okay. Thank you for not letting me drown.
Yeah, that would have probably.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
It was again, you didn't stab that hard.
I hope not. I feel really bad about.
From people I'm far closer to.
She said not to worry about it. I mean, I'm going to worry about it a little.
You don't need to worry about it. This, and she points at her face. This was my dad. Don't worry about it.
Oh, damn. That isn't safe.
Well, he was trying to kill me.
That's not safe. Okay.
You might have also been trying to kill me.
I didn't mean, I wouldn't do that. Why would
it? Possessed. I mean, kind of. It was magic, but I get it. I have some familiar.
So do I, and it's usually. But we don't need to talk about that.
Killing the source, breaking your arms.
Please don't break my.
See, I thought it was the best. That's
So
why I went to the plan B.
Okay.
Plan A is usually kind of violent,
In a rage.
seething with rage. Yeah.
You do that sometimes. Yeah, get blue and you just Super Saiyan it up, like the Avatar hitting blue. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm just making pauses.
No, I changed color.
You didn't know you changed color. I thought okay, I guess I'm doing it. I thought.
Not obvious. I guess it is obvious, actually.
Okay.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Is that every?
Well, kind of, yes.
Oh,
Could you like lean down for like real quick?
why?
Okay,
As she like bends down.
Okay, thank you. And I give her like a little peck on the cheek, and then I go bye, and then I go bye, kids, and I leave.
Yeet.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Oh. Quick
Yeah.
point of order. Which cheek did you kiss?
The
Important.
one with the scar on it.
Okay.
Just give a little kiss, you know.
Kiss.
A little, you know, on the. But it's not a mwah, it's more like a mwah, right? But like on the, but it's on the cheek with the scar. It's a quick one. It's 100% a thank you kiss with a bit of intent, because of course I'm gonna use it, and also I rolled like a nat 20 on this will save, so I am fearless. And yeah, and then I leave.
Tasha's gonna do that little like stunned where you know, and just kind of watch her go inside.
Damn, my shoulders sure do ache.
I saved your life twice. What are you talking about? Carrying just as much of it
Yeah.
while carrying like 20 years of baggage. 20 pounds is the word I really wanted, but years is fine too. Gosh. No, it's fine. It's good. It's fine.
And Meryl, you said you wanted to do something.
I want to do it in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night? Okay, it's not that yet. Spiralac, did you want to do anything before I move time to closer to the middle of the night?
Nope. Just helping the civvies and healing the party.
Yeah, that's how you're going to spend your night. Everyone, I'm not going to make you continue making rolls. I'll say by the end of the night, everyone, you'll be back up to full health.
Hey, question.
Uh-huh.
Do I still have my wounded condition? I forgot about that. I just noticed it now.
Wounded is taken away by treat wounds.
Yeah.
Great.
And you would have it would go away when you take a long.
Cool.
I believe. So yeah, Marrow. It's late at night, and you said you wanted to do something.
I want to do something ominous and sketchy in the middle of the night. Not actually ominous and sketchy, I promise. So like, this town's gone through a lot. They had raiders come in and murder a bunch of people, and then immediately after they had zombies come in and murder a bunch of people. Probably, maybe some children, mostly adults.
Well, you will have learned that maybe a lot more people were injured than they died in this attack. So there was maybe only 20 people who died.
That's still a lot of people.
A few hundred, yeah.
Yeah, I want to, and I don't know how this would work. Just kind of want to go around town, just, muttering a quiet prayer, being like, hey, if there's any spirits here, I hope you can, like, if you want to come say hi and, like, have some therapy going to the underworld, I'm here. Or if you want just a prayer, just the emotional support monk walking around in the middle of the night around a town, making some prayers.
And give me a quick perception check.
Oh boy, going outside in the middle of the night is never a good idea, but here I am. I got 24.
24? At one point you get to what looks to be, it's not a graveyard, but it is where they have put the bodies for now, before they bury them. It's sort of in just sort of this area near a temple of Denpol, the goddess of the hunt. And you see someone in a dark cloak standing over them.
Who is they? Wait.
I don't know. You can't. You just see that they're a person in a dark cloak.
Do they have an emo aura to them?
I'd say you might be relatively sure with that kind of.
Okay, they have the emo aura. I'm gonna. Maris is gonna take a couple steps forward and just be like, "Hello."
And the figure will turn around and you will see your father.
It's my dad.
Yep.
Meryl looks a little nervous because they are realizing that they kind of
ghosted your dad for like a week.
Yeah, and now I'm also missing the cloak he made me.
And he looks you up and down, and it's good to know you are all right.
I'm so sorry for bringing any concern to you, Father. It was a bit of a hectic.
not good.
It's very, very cursed. I'm certainly sure that.
I thought that the rest of us kept it suppressed,
The rest
but
of us.
apparently that aura, the fog that's around it, is of our doing to make sure that nobody would get in there, awaken something that might be asleep. I never thought any of you would get. How did you manage that?
Well, actually, I at first thought you helped us get through, but we met. I have to say this with a straight face. We met this very kind traveler named Cassian. Apparently he has the ability to shapeshift. Had a cool blue sword. I actually asked him where he got it from. Very interesting fellow, actually. He had to leave though.
Yeah, and as you say this, an incredibly serious look passes over your father's face, and he puts his hands on your shoulder. If you ever see that man, don't. He is not a good. He is not who you think.
Of course. Who is he?
He's not anyone.
I'll take that to heart.
And then he'll hug you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got one dad hug. Concerned.
Yeah. And just being like, I'm just glad that you are all right.
I was gonna hug him back and be like,
Yeah.
I'm glad that I'm all right too. Being here, I needed this.
Yes, when I figured out what happened, I came up as fast.
Had a character need a moment to just be touched. God, this is. I'm crying internally right now. Everything has been rough, but I found a wonderful traveling. Because if anything, you're only the second person to me for reckless today, or come close to it.
Was the first.
One of the travelers with us. Her name is Tesh. Very tall, very closed off. I suppose.
The Tempest.
What? Father, excuse me?
Yes. Were you not aware of this?
The Tempest. The one from all the stories in the Underworld. That can't be. Are you messing with me?
I assure you, I am not messing.
Can I roll an insight check? Because I don't think Mara's believing this.
Sure, go for it. Roll that perception insight.
Well, where is insight?
Mm.
Oh, is it perception? Oh.
Yeah, it is insight, perception, insight.
25.
Yes, 25. Yeah, you're sure he's telling the truth. And when I knew that you were traveling with them, I knew you would. They've killed a lot of people. I have heard from some of their own passed on that they were always a good command for the most part.
For the most part. Mara probably just looks like shocked and processing this. Oh my gosh, they've many people, so many of my friends. The horror stories I've heard of just going into homes to children, murdering people in cold blood. This is terrible. I
make such a hard time keeping a straight face because of this fucking Discord chat. Must not laugh.
Never look at the chat in screen. You can't do it.
I have two monitors. My Discord is always open on my right monitor.
Okay, but can you imagine 5 minutes ago it was Kiss Fall in Love. Now it's Kiss Catch These Hands.
Tesh, I'm in danger.
I'm not sure. From what I've heard, I feel like very easy, but I don't.
Oh, she most certainly could.
Oh, that's terrifying. But you know fully well that if there's someone out there that could be bad, that's harmed. I'm going to be a little close. I apologize, Father.
Yes, they were. I will say this about the Tempest. They've been led astray most of their life. Don't, take it out on them.
Maro, just about to take it out on them. Okay. I'll try to talk about it first and not resort to anything violent, but if they attack me, I am going to.
I would not. They have some very powerful friends in there.
I see. A threat then. I suppose a challenge and gamble a threat without. I suppose more of a mental challenge, but I've turned down something so different.
Well, I personally don't have any threat to you.
The right now part is what I would do.
I don't. They're going to go back to Vlago. I could be wrong. I have spent enough time around the dead. Feel like I'm a.
That is true, Father. That is a very true fact. Well, I suppose in this case, not enact any revenge. I'll be honest. I'm not going to let that get me killed, though. I promise.
I'm not saying you have to. Understand that as much as I make it out, the world is not as black and white as. Yes, death is the thing that comes for everyone, but people can change and do better.
I suppose it's the real world, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess the world of the living.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
Yep, he did. And out of his cloak, he pulls a small, tied together bundle. He was like, "Your mother wanted you."
Oh, thank you. I'm going to take the bundle, and I want to unwrap it now, but that's I was gonna be like, should I open it now?
You are more than free to open it now. To be fair, she said she wanted to know.
I'm gonna open the present now.
Yep. You open it, and you pull out what looks to be a pair of gloves.
Ooh.
I will leave it up to you, like how they look exactly, but something that would definitely fit in with this aesthetic.
They're super edgy. Got it.
Yep, super edgy. Probably fingerless.
Ooh.
If you flip it over and you go look for the tag, it says Hot Topic.
But he says these should help you out.
Thank you.
They are in metagaming terms and out of character terms. These are gloves of striking.
Ooh, I get the
you get a +1.
Ooh, I got fancy gloves now. I'm gonna put them on. I'm gonna like admire them, look happy because like they did it with the aesthetics so well. Meryl looks like a giddy child a little bit. Like, oh my god, they look so good.
Yes, your mother thought you might enjoy them.
Thank you so much. So nice. And they're fingerless too. I can still stab people with my hands.
Yes, that was important.
Well,
but I apologize, but I must take my leave. Need to get back to your mother and let her know that everything is. Mm-hmm. We both know that if I keep her waiting for too long, she is scarier than I will ever be.
Meryl looks terrified for a second. Like, oh yeah, no, don't worry. I know. Well, thank you very much for coming to speak with me.
I love you too.
I'm gonna wave my deck goodbye.
Yeah. And he gives you like a little like clap on the shoulder, and then he moves off and turns a corner, and then you feel his presence leave.
Well, that was a massive bundle of emotions. Mary's just gonna look over their gloves and be like, well, so Tesh murdered all my friends. I have gloves now. I'm just gonna go to bed. And Marrow's going to head home and go to bed after all that. And now I can read the Discord chat.
You're gonna have to scroll up. Scroll all the way to Tesh's post, and it's an eye, the eye emoji.
Oh.
It doesn't end. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Aubrey, for getting Marrow the very things they need to kill me.
You're welcome.
Here, you needed this piece of information, and you'll need this weapon. Now, go murder.
Not to murder. There's powerful things in Tesh's corner, I guess.
Apparently.
Well, I'm not going to bring that piece of knowledge up yet because it's probably not a good idea. But I'm gonna go to bed for now.
I do want to say you can go fuck yourself because Joanne just agreed with me and all of my opinions and my views. We are of the same wavelength. The bottom is so strong.
Listen, never said Joanne was good at teaching morals. Okay, that was mostly up to their combat teacher, and the combat teacher was probably would punch everything before it punches you.
Hey, that is a valid technique.
True, but yeah, Mara's gonna go to bed. That was a fucking.
Well, there's no hope for us. We're not being friends now. There's no way. And my favorite part is Tash has no idea why. None. She didn't know about the first thing. She doesn't. I mean, she can kind of pick up at least the second thing. Probably shouldn't yell at people who don't really know why you're yelling at them. But then the third thing hits, which is arguably the biggest one, and no clue. She thinks she's safe in her little chef persona, just a buff chef, just buff from picking up boars all the time, good at hitting things from swinging at boars.
Freya already knows who you are. She just keeps quiet about it. She respects you.
Oh gosh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was a trip. That's like 37 pieces of lore right there. I was just like, I'm gonna try to sleep and admire my new gloves, and I also got a hug from my dad who loves me, so that's good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fatherly approval plus lore. That's more than enough.
Exactly.
So you all get a fitful amount of sleep. People maybe, unless there was anything anybody would do before I call the next day.
I think
Really
that's
quickly.
plenty.
Really quickly, actually.
Oh no, I take it back.
Huh?
Okay, so we have established that this necklace is magical, okay?
Yes.
And I don't know what I mean, I know it is, oh my god. It is enchanted with divine magic. I don't know what it does.
Divination magic.
Yes, divination, my bad. I don't know what it does yet. So I can't read magic it either, or read spell it or whatever it either. That does homework. I'm going to attempt to use it a couple ways. Like what? Like, please picture the first Spider-Man where he just throws random hand signs. That's what I'm doing. I'll be like, "Are you gonna now? You gonna glow?" And then I'll make
web
glow.
go.
And, you know, then I'll
Go
make
web
it
go.
for a little bit and just be like, no, that's me doing it, not the list. And then if none of those like hand signs work, or like me gesturing in certain ways works, or even if I like play an instrument and it just doesn't work, I'm just gonna start talking to it and be like, you wanna, what do you do? I don't know what you do. How do you even do? Am I supposed to bring you somewhere? Gonna start talking to it because it's all brain cells.
At any point, do you ever think about the person who more likely than not gave it to you, Cassian?
Probably after I start talking, because thoroughly confused.
It's essentially you just send this because it is enchanted with a sending spell. I don't know if we ever said that on podcast.
We have
but it is. So you just send him just a long string of things that don't make sense because you're just talking to it, and then you get back. So glad you seem to figure out how it works, Princess. But be careful; it does have a limited number.
And I fall off my bed because I wasn't expecting a voice in my head to reply. And I just go, "What the fuck? How many charges?"
I believe it can be used. If that's the first, was the first. You probably got 3 misses out of it. Well, 2 now.
Okay. I'm using another charge. Is this meant for me, or did you want me to like give it to Ileana? Who the fuck is Princess? Not even my own dad's called me that.
No, that's meant for you. You'll understand more later.
That's cryptic as fuck. Okay. Thanks. I don't know. This conversation. How do you end sending? This is really confusing. Does it just turn off?
You just say that all in character?
Yes.
And eventually, it's like you just eventually run out of words. And yes, it is for you. It can only just that you know, it can only send messages to me. I have the other one.
What?
You're also out of charges now.
I'm out of charges now. Fuck. I'm gonna ask him why tomorrow.
Yeah. So yeah, you're out of charges in your ring. The day comes to a close. You all get sleep, and you wake up relatively early the next morning.
So that was a night, huh?
Yeah. So as you all come to the market where you eat, you see your horses, and they're attached to a cart.
Got a cardigan.
Oh, nice.
This is not nearly as fancy as your old one was. It's kind of just like your sort of open farmer's cart.
Mm-hmm.
And you're watching as several hunters and are loading supplies into it.
Because we are just
Yeah, it's like Pokemon, but NPCs.
but really cool ladies.
Exactly. That should be a game. You just collect hot ladies to fight with you, and that's it. That's the game. I feel like that exists. Wait, what? Never mind. I just realized this is continue.
No, it's real life. It's okay. It feels real sometimes.
Yeah. You and Verena, she'll spot you, smile and wave, and just be like, "I thought you might want to travel back to the capital, not on your feet.
Thoughtful for
take
you.
it easy for the last week or so. To be fair, I don't want to walk for an entire week either.
I mean,
Aubrey, how fast can these horses go?
You could probably push them and get there in like 5 days.
No, like how fast is their foot speed?
Are you trying to outwalk the horses? I'm pretty sure they're 40. I think we've said they're 40.
But you would be running at that point, and you could not keep that. You could only keep that up, I think, for something times your con mod.
Yeah, you try to match a horse's endurance.
Yeah.
True.
You could for a couple of minutes at a time, but
Naruto runs next. Okay, that's fair. I can't Naruto run next to the horses forever.
yeah. But horses, I believe, have like 50
Oh Jesus. Okay.
per action.
The horses.
Especially these are like you had nice horses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were nice.
Now they're.
I mean, they still are.
No, I'm kidding. They're still fine. They're probably just very tired. I hope we've been remembering to clean out their hooves, make sure they don't get stones periodically throughout the day, and other good trail.
I like that Ferris is a horse.
I literally used to have horses. I was a literal horse girl with real horse, so I got you.
I'm just gonna say, Mero does look kind of shaken and is avoiding Tesh more so than usual, cause that was a night for them, I'd say. So
oh man, Tesh is gonna think it's cause she yelled at him.
No, it's because you got snitched out by God.
Yeah, right. Gosh.
Mero
Stitches get stitches.
I'd say if Tesh ever looked at them, they would look a mixture of scared and I guess bitter at them, upset, angry, angry scared expression? Question mark.
It's a usual expression Tesh gets.
Yeah.
That's pretty common. That's on the normal scale.
Yeah, it's fine. But they're gonna avoid Tesh for now because God, we don't want to pick a fight. They promise not to.
Yeah. You have a pretty basic breakfast. There's no one really cooking right now.
False.
Unless,
I am.
Tesh, you have one job.
Tesh. I was going to say, unless Tesh wants to make some pretty basic breakfast.
I will use the cookbook and
I won't eat what she cooks.
Cool. Yeah.
Actually, if I help, does she get a negative because I gave her the key?
That's only if I'm flustered by it.
Well, are you flustered?
It's been a day. I've
That's
gotten
true.
over it. Partially kid. You don't
I
know.
would say you could do the 8 action.
Is this survival?
Yes.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm inspire compet.
Well, I rolled a 21, so
Yes, you managed to make food, and what are you making?
I'm making a really nice oatmeal. Oatmeal, and you've got nuts, and you've got berries, and there's some craisins, and a lot of honey, some cinnamon, and other butter, other things you put in oatmeal. I'm kind of running out of ideas. And then also a lot of freaking bacon.
You forgot.
And I'm gonna bring marrow.
You forgot the most important ingredient, and that's oats.
I thought that was implied in the oatmeal part.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of was.
Okay, that's fair, but I have seen people not really make proper oatmeal with oats. It was an abomination. They're like, "Is this oatmeal?" And I'm like,
What was it, grits? It's different. It's way different. They're a southern.
Yeah.
Sorry,
they're okay. I mean, they're good if you make them good, but they can be. They're easier to screw up than oatmeal, frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we'll bring a whole plate of a mixture of really crispy bacon and fattier, less cooked bacon. So you have a variety of meat.
Mara will say no, you. I'll be fine on my own, and just kind of give her a bit of a scared, upset look. Leave me alone vibes. I am nervous dog vibes. I
mean, it's just yours. You don't have to share it with them.
No, I'm very sure.
Is this because I went a little overboard?
This isn't the time, and if you do want to talk, that would be for one.
I've seen too many people get killed.
Oh,
And I was hoping you wouldn't.
The cat in the background.
Ryer's seeing a real.
Why are you screaming for the meat?
Yeah, here, have some. Yes, eat some bacon.
Yes.
Doesn't want. I'm just gonna give the cat the whole plate of bacon and walk away.
Mara will go eat like rations or something.
Does anyone have anything they wanted to get out of the way before we start?
Real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Just real fast. Cruise by Estrella. You said you went, but you didn't tell any of the others anything that we.
No, why? Are you okay? Insight check.
It's fine, she says, when in reality, it's not fine.
Nothing's fine. What do I roll against an insight?
Deception, I think?
Yeah, that's fair. Oh. That's a 9.
You could see my face now because I critted it. Go. Don't tell.
That's like a.
At this point, can I have a new piece of lore? Can it just be Tesh?
Sure. I mean, that's up to Ferris.
I mean, I don't know what to give you. Very clearly, I'm lying about everything being fine. And am concerned about someone knowing things that you know.
I give you a bit of a, not really a pat, like a gentle arm. Gentle, very gentle. Yes, shh. Idea. And so yeah, gentle touch. I didn't. Maybe take it easy for a little bit, maybe. And they are all infected of rubies we've ever seen. So.
Are you sure about that?
Is that your final answer?
In my head, I just know she's gonna stress about it. So when we do travel, I will make sure to play some soothing music. Hopefully I can read a room where it looks like half of the party wants.
Yeah. So yeah, you all get into the cart along with Verena in tow. It's a big group. It's a pretty decent group now, and you leave Vosk headed for Cressa. It's probably about a week or so later when you arrive, and that is something that we will get into next week when the group arrives back at Cressa.
We spent a whole week not talking about our feelings.
I imagined things happened, but yes, it's probably not a lot of talking about and a lot of processing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair, yep.
Me also wanting to end the arc.
That's fair. That hit deep though.
Mm-hmm. But yes, we will see everybody next week. And well, we're not recording this next week, but because we'll be doing session 0 for Vampire.
Oh yeah.
But the episode will be next week for all of you, and I am happy to announce that more likely than not, as long as nothing changes last minute, and if it does, I will remove this. We will have our first campaign guest, a friend of mine who essentially, when I said I was doing this, instantly called dibs on first campaign guest, and I was like, okay. But yes, my friend Liz, she will be our first campaign guest, hopefully next week. I'm excited. I helped her build her character, so be on the lookout for that and meeting someone cool. I've got some fun plans for the group in Cressa.
If there's still a group.
Yeah.
Shut up. My invitation was open. My invitation was open.
Listen, I'm going to try to not murder Tesh in this house tonight.
Mm-hmm. And yes, we will see everybody next week. We love you and eat your vegetables.
Yay.
Yikes.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.